days. Well, in North Carolina, U.S. Representative is hoping to pass a bill that will allow citizens to cross state lines with a gun. A Burlington gun shop owner says this will further protect the Second Amendment. ABC 45's Elizabeth Ramirez has more on the bill's goal.
The Concealed Carry Reciprocity Act, better known as H.R. 38, would allow for people to cross state lines with their guns.
We invest in people, not the product. It doesn't matter if you buy your firearm from a neighboring gun store or what have you. We're here for the educational value.
Eric Henshaw is the owner of Family Traditions Gun Range. He says over the years when people come looking to get a gun,
we hear the same things over and over. This is what happened. Now I'm scared. And the way that we look at it, it's better to go ahead and have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
There are 27 states that have constitutional carry, which means they don't need a permit to have a gun. Here in North Carolina, you have to have a permit to carry a gun, meaning someone in a state that does not require permits is not allowed to come to NC with a gun. But there's someone who is hoping to change that in D.C.
It should function like a driver's license, in my opinion. You know, when I drive to Virginia, I don't have to get a Virginia driver's license. They recognize that North Carolina license, but I still have to follow all of Virginia's laws. So in the same way, if I have a concealed carry permit from North Carolina, every other state should recognize that as valid.
U.S. Representative Richard Hudson is a firm believer in the Second Amendment. He hopes to pass H.R. 38. This bipartisan legislation would provide nationwide reciprocity for concealed carry license holders and for residents of constitutional carry states.
So there are certainly limits. There are reasonable things that need to be done. But if you're a law-abiding citizen and not otherwise federally prohibited, I don't think there should be restrictions.
When it comes to people who are afraid of bills like this, Hudson says,
criminals are the ones who are breaking the laws and creating this violence. And if you limit the rights of citizens, only criminals will then have these weapons.
Henshaw believes education and exposure to guns is what will help ease minds.
We're still going to need that educational value so they don't wind up in some type of legality battle or something of that nature. And most importantly, that they remain safe when they are actually allowed to carry those guns and when they're carrying those guns.
H.R. 38 is still in its early stages, but Hudson is confident that he will gather enough support for it to become law soon. Reporting in Burlington, Elizabeth Ramirez, ABC 45 News, standing up for you.